Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to HOI4 as we are playing as the Great Nordic Empire. So to address a few things that came up in the previous episode, somebody wanted me to invite Holland to the faction, but unfortunately they would not accept. They are very close. I think if we had asked them before the war started and we weren't getting that -50, we have a war that they may be drawn into, then we probably could have just increased their opinion by a little bit, and then they would have accepted to join the faction, which would have been pretty helpful because they would have been invading to this territory here. But this does mean that we'll get more of the Russian territory, since we can assume that Poland would have wanted to take over all this and maybe all the way deep into here, which I suppose we're not really interested in getting the territory around the Black Sea. We really only want this territory up around here, maybe up to Moscow, I suppose. And so Poland could have had the whole south. And so yeah, it would have been nice, and maybe they still will come into the faction. But increasing opinion right now would not do enough, guys, because that gives you, I think, a total of 10, and that'd still put us at -41, so frankly, is not enough. There are also a lot of people concerned about what China's doing right now, because we know they're going down that route on their focus tree where they're trying to conquer the rest of the Chinese warlords here, and thus that would bring us into war with the Allies. However, they can't really do that right now because we have that non-aggression pact with them, so therefore they cannot declare war on anybody within our faction. In addition to that, I think our faction mates also have non-aggression pacts with their faction leader, and so essentially those two non-aggression pacts ensure that China cannot declare war on the warlords until pretty much once the war ends, and then that probably will be a priority of China. But for right now, we do not want to kick them out of the faction. We could kick them out if we wanted to. However, why do that when they are willing to give us garrison support, which we very much need? So we're going to ask all of them for garrison support, because while we only need 31,000 right now, I think that's, or 37,000, that's all we need. You know, as we conquer more Russian territory, that situation is going to get worse and worse, so this will allow us to build some troops. We're only going to get one of these infantry units just to get these up to 24 for now. Let me see where our manpower is going to be sitting at, because we don't know how much they'll actually grant us just yet. Because even though we know they'll accept, how much do they have to give us? I don't know. I think it'll be a lot, but we'll have to see. So let's not jump the gun and try and get too much when we just don't know. You know, too many troops, I mean. We just don't know how much we're going to be getting. Alright, so the Japanese People's Republic has been brought into the war. Well, that's interesting. And then we got a ton of manpower from Shaanxi. We got 128,000. Yeah, we got a lot from all of them. 128,000 from all of them. So manpower from garrisons will no longer be an issue. We'll get back all that manpower that we're currently using. And so yeah, that's going to be very, very helpful. Also, I think this invasion is going to be starting here soon. They're still preparing, which I really felt like we gave them enough time. I don't know what happened there, because they had a lot of time to prepare for that conflict. So yeah, I don't know why it took them so long. It looks like we actually had to defeat a unit here, but he's going that way, so that's good, because that means we might be able to get him wiped out here in the north. Just making sure that we're advancing all along this front now. Yeah, we're looking good. Let's see what we did here in the Baltic. So we sunk 2 Soviet light cruisers and 5 destroyers, as well as one of their convoys. It did have a cost to it. We lost some planes here, but still, I think that's definitely worth what we lost there. And is there any other battles? I thought there's one more. Seems that's it, but we have another battle that's ongoing currently. They're engaging our submarines as well as some German submarines, and then our surface fleet is in this battle. We've got some bomber assistance, and thus we've already sunk 2 destroyers. Yeah, this is going to be a nice battle here. Yeah, they're already retreating. They know what it is. Alright, so we're going to sink some more surface ships there, and that's all getting us some nice war score as well. So yeah, let's not advance up that way just yet. We'll take this one, and then we're going to come up over here, since the Marines, you know, they spent all this time working on that. Let's let them do something. And then, you know what, let's not go here. Let's go over this way. Those guys are about to go here, so let's just let them, I don't know what they're doing. We'll let them do whatever it is that they're doing. And then let's hope we don't get cut off, although it's not too much of an issue here, guys, because you got these other troops coming up this way. So we were thinking that the Soviets were going to put up any resistance, but we can see that it's not the case. They have brought some troops. Finally, took them some time to get over here, but finally they have brought some troops to resist us. So I guess we'll grab that one there, but yeah, let's go this way. It's just kind of just not really what I was expecting, because those Marines, man, I really thought they were going to get that taken care of for us. You know what, let's have this guy finish this up. He can go take this location, might as well. Okay, he can go over here in a little bit. That's better than having one of the tanks come back to have to take that over for us. Getting that airbase would be nice, though we do have all of our planes based here. I have moved all of the planes. Moved a little bit more down here, so these two are equal, these two forces that we have. And we just took them for that one. I don't want to deploy any more planes, and not just because of manpower, but also because of fuel. I traded for more oil, and our big issue here, guys, I think anyways, is while I think it was a good idea to not go down this route, because we haven't had any issues trading for fuel. And it's far more efficient, as I said early in the series, to trade for fuel than it is to build refineries. It's just not the best way to go, guys. But we should have gone with the fuel refining, because this affects, you know, all of your oil. Whether you're trading for the oil or you're getting it from your own territory, it basically makes it so you get more fuel per like oil resource. And so we don't have any of those, and so we're just not very efficient with our oil, and so that's kind of a problem. I think I sent this guy over here. We'll send him over that way instead, and then he's going over that way. We'll just have him keep on going up there, and then yeah, just taking these victory points. He's in control of them, and then we'll have this guy go down here. All right, so let me just see what happened over here. So it looks like, I suppose our destroyers were involved in this. Oh, okay, they're not actually in a port, they're just sitting out there. So they got involved just because they're in the area. And this was a light cruiser and 10 destroyers. I don't know if our destroyers did anything there. Well, it seems they did, because at very least we took some damage here. Well, we can't go into this port. So let me see if I can't get military access here. At the very least we can hide in here. But can we hide in here instead? It doesn't seem like allow me to hide in there. Can we send them all the way home now, since we have access to that? We still can't. Yeah, we just can't get all the way through this. I'm not entirely sure why. Because it says we should have access to both. Okay, so we'll go here. Okay, and the Japanese People's Republic, that's going to keep happening because of that one decision that they have. Yeah, so we can hide out in this port. We can go over here as well. But yeah, for whatever reason, they just won't let me get out of here. Unfortunately. Alright, so we'll send them over there, I guess. And we'll mess with these a little bit. We finally have the naval invasion going. Good God. Alright, so that took far longer than it was supposed to. Not the way I wanted that to go down. But that's okay. Nothing to be done about it now. Alright, so we're pushing forward through here, grabbing up that province. These guys will go up over here. And they're still moving forward that way. So let's have this guy go up along the river here and grab all these provinces while he goes this way. And you know what? We'll just try and get behind these guys. Okay, well, wait a minute. This guy's actually trying to leave here. But looks like we'll get there before him, so it's fine. Now, we do not have enough troops to defend all our territory. So that's something to consider. Yeah, we could not man this entire front, so if they really start pumping troops over here, we could have some issues. Now, we'll have the Marines, so that'll help us out. Then we also should be able to get this finished up, hopefully, soon here. And you know what, let's have this guy, whoops, don't want to do it that way, but whatever, is what it is, that's what happened. This guy here, see how we want to do this. So this is two separate fronts, that seems to be the issue here. Alright, we'll go over this way then. We need to protect that port to keep these guys cut off. So we just need to kind of wrap this up here. So he's already taken care of that, he's grabbing that, he's shooting across here. Okay, so this looks pretty good, but you see that there are now troops defending this territory. Yeah, there's a few over here anyways. So yeah, they're pulling all their allies into the war. All their faction mates. They're subjects, let's be honest. They're not really allies, are they? Alright, so this guy, let's see how we want to do this. He's going after that. I think this guy's retreating over to here, so we'll go and grab these provinces while this guy here will go up along this. Alright, beautiful. So tanks making very rapid progress, so exactly what we built these guys for. Now we're going to have them go this way instead. And these guys are moving far ahead of their supply currently. Alright, let's move up this way. Just continuing getting the supply hubs and the rails so that those will flip over a little bit faster to us. This guy here is going to take care of this, and we should have landed, or well, looks like we are getting engaged by some destroyers here. Nobody to stop the Marines. But yeah, we might have a chance to bomb their ships they have here. We do have an escort there, so they won't be able to just attack our convoys without having to fight us. Alright, so let's go ahead and have, can we get over here first? 12 hours. Where it is 4. No, we can't, so let's just let him leave. Nope, don't do that. And then this guy will go and advance down this way. Kind of thicken this up, wait for those Marines to get over there. And just make sure these tanks continue pushing forward here and grabbing all this territory. There's not a lot of victory points up this way, so we really should start moving south towards Moscow. And then yeah, let's push forward over here up along the rails there. And just waiting for this guy to leave here in a matter. Well, he changed it up. Okay, so we will go over there then instead. That might have been because of his lack of supply, kind of slowed him down, or maybe he just readjusted. You never know with the AI. Never know what they're doing. Always doing something kind of crazy. Doesn't make any sense. And he's gonna push up along here and keep this border nice and thick here. In fact, we're gonna have him go this way because we don't want to get this unit cut off if we can avoid it. And then let's see here. This guy's gonna change directions, go that way. Well, this guy here is gonna go ahead and sweep through here and get that unit wiped out. So just trying to fill in the pockets here. And then this guy will go up over this way, and then maybe come back and take the airbase. The Marines have landed. Here we go. About time. We also sunk one of those destroyers that was attempting to engage them, and I'm having trouble selecting the Marines. We're going to have to do it this way. And then what we're going to want to do, let's see how we want to do this. Send one up along here. One up along here. Just going to grab these provinces, whichever way is the fastest. And this is probably not the most efficient way to do this, but I don't care. That's the way we're going to do it. And then this guy's going to come up along here and grab this one. Yeah, that looks good. And then he'll just stand on the port, I suppose. I think there's units over here, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know where they're at. We can't see them. Why is our dude out in the sea? Come on, buddy. Come on. He's going over to this one. That's not what we want. Wow. Okay, that's why you gotta micromanage these guys. Really pay attention to what they're doing, because they'll do something stupid. Man, will they do something stupid. Okay, let's stop that and just get rid of this frontier. We don't need anybody over there. You guys chill out. You too, buddy. Just go back into the port. Don't go out there. We did sink 6 light cruisers and 14 destroyers. Wow. Alright, so that was a big battle there. How many ships do they have left after all that we have sunk? And that's getting a lot of war score as well. Also, it looks like our submarines are engaging up over here. Yeah, engaging all their convoys. I don't know if those are troop convoys. They are. Those are troop convoys all around here. Very interesting. Not entirely sure what they're doing or where they're going or whatever, but we're sinking their troops. So that's more casualties that we're causing to them. Let's just take a look at their fleet, because I'm curious like how many ships they have remaining. Looks like maybe like 60 or something like that. Somewhere around that number. We don't know exactly. We do need to give some orders here for the tanks, because they moved so quick. They've already taken their objectives. Red Army's probably mostly kind of just sitting around over here. We're not going to put the AI in control, because again, I think they would hiss away all of our manpower. And so let's not let him do that. That'd be silly. And then this guy can come over and take care of this for us. And then, yeah, just going to have these guys advance up along the front. And he's already taken care of that, so let's send him over down to that location. And just make sure that we're kind of advancing up along here somewhere. Yeah, those cav units would like to get out, so let's not let them. Alright, so those tanks are moving. Marines getting their objectives done. And let's go ahead and push down to these victory points, kind of fill this all in as well while we're over here. And then this guy's going to take all this over. Alright, so still going after that guy. Let's actually go ahead, well, let's have him assigned here. Then have him attack there. And let's get rid of this front here. This is not necessary. And where is this guy at? You know what, let's just have him take that. Alright, so the tanks here are done with that defense. So we really want to take this place here. This is like a railway hub here. So I really feel like we should wait until this unit leaves here in just a matter of hours. And then go ahead and grab it behind him. Yeah, that's a nice place. You want to get those rails flipping over to you as soon as possible. Alright, we're going to attack that guy from there once he's cut off from supply. Well, this guy's just going to advance up along the Polish border. Just widen out the front even more so we can't properly defend it. Sounds like a great idea. Alright, so the Marines are advancing, doing all the orders we gave them. Getting kind of crazy over here, but we do have some troops here that are going to have to fight. Okay, so we'll have them go this way, and then go this way. And then this guy come up over here once he's done. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, let's see what happened over here. Just doing a little bit of bombing on those ships. Didn't sink any, unfortunately. And then over here, just more, oh, actually, I was going to say convoys. But that's not the case. We did sink 2 destroyers there. And looks like we did engage 2 more convoys over here. Some of those are freight convoys. So they're not all troop convoys. Let's go and attack these guys, get them destroyed. But yeah, getting some troops cut off. That's what we want to see. See if we can't cut those guys off next. Let's have them just come over here and start advancing up along this way here. And then we're going to fill this in. Okay, so it looks like we got units attacking from both directions here currently. I'm just going to have these guys keep going down. I know they could assist with that situation, but it's fine. I'm not too worried about it. We've got a couple tanks over here. I think they can get the job done. Alright, so what is this? These are some non-aggression packs, which we will very much accept. We want to be friendly with the allies. Alright, so we have made a little bit of movement here. Let's go ahead and, well, these guys are coming over there. Can we beat them there? Yeah, we can. So we're going to go that way and this way. And let's go ahead and also push forward into these areas here. Yeah, I don't care where those guys go. It's fine. Alright, so these guys, let's have them start moving up this way. You do want to get these victory points up along here. They're not worth a lot, but remember, you got to get up to like the Ural Mountains in order to get the Soviets to capitulate generally. Now, maybe that won't be the case in this particular conflict. Just kind of depends on what else we've done to kind of do them damage. You know, to their war support and stuff. But yeah, often you do have to. Okay, so we need to go... This guy will finish this up. He's just going to take that and then he'll move somewhere else. And then these guys, let's just have them advance over here. Yeah, just go and take those provinces, please. Please and thank you. Alright, excellent. So just kind of pushing forward, getting this all taken over. We did destroy that one unit there. Alright, excellent. And this guy here is now cut off from supply, so let's go and dip over here and take that while this guy gets him wiped out. And what is this guy doing? He's coming over this way, so we'll have this guy go over here. And we had a unit there that was pushing forward here, but clearly he left. Yeah, that's what it seems like. Alright, so let's go ahead and have this guy fill these in. Take those locations. Oh, this guy's going to attack over this way. Alright, so taking that over. How about don't leave? How about you stay over here, buddy? So help me out. Looks like we attacked across the river. Probably wasn't the most efficient thing to do there, but is what it is. That's what we did. There wasn't a unit there originally, and now there is. So let's go ahead and do an attack here, though this guy's absolutely exhausted. Let's let him rest up here. And then we will, let's see, attack here. Let's see how that looks. That looks pretty solid. Alright, so we took over all this. So the Marines were very useful engines. They helped us out. They did a little something. Let's try and give them some credit. Very proud of their accomplishments here, because they finally succeeded in their invasion when it probably wasn't absolutely necessary anymore. But thank you, gentlemen. You did a great job. All right, so these guys are going to sweep through here and take over this province, and then attack those guys. Let's go ahead and have these units try and get this done a little bit quicker. And let's sweep through here with this unit. Maybe we should assign him to this location. Now you can see that supplies very much an issue, guys. Yeah, having some supply issues because we're just moving too fast. So moving beyond our supply. But that's okay. We're not going to slow it down. I think it's fine to move a little bit faster. Here we are sinking more convoys up there in the north. And these guys are going to advance over this way. And you know what? Let's take this guy and send him down here. We need more support there. And frankly, we just don't need this many troops here. We can see that we're having trouble giving these guys all orders anyways. Alright, so this guy's going to go ahead and sweep through here. And I think this guy's already got orders as well. But let's give him a few more. Alright, so we are seeing some Soviet divisions finally just kind of coming over here. They're taking their time. But these Marines, we'll have to figure out, once we finish up with this, we'll have to figure out where we want to send them. Make sure we make use of them. Another light cruiser sunk, 12 more destroyers. So again, just wiping out the Soviet fleet there, while also taking out their convoys. Yeah, they keep losing convoys in these numbers. Eventually they're going to have some issues. Though I don't know, because they did have a lot of time to build up convoys. So yeah, it's hard to say just how many they had built up. Alright, so these guys actually go this way. And then this unit come over to this front to help us fill this in. Now we're going to just go ahead and take all this. Let me see, is this one province? It is. Okay. So let's go sweep across the coast here and take that over. Alright, looking good. Getting things done here, guys, ever so slowly. But we're making progress. You know, let's not do that. Well, we've already won there, so might as well let it complete. This guy's gonna come over here and take that location. And then this tank unit, let's just continue kind of killing dudes as we go here. We'll just go here for now, because it looks like there's gonna be another guy there, and we'll just let him leave. And we'll cut them both off. Alright, so let's go and sweep through here. How do we want to do this? I guess we'll take this. Well, no, I kind of want that guy to get out of there. Alright, let's move. Well, he's already coming there. Okay, so we just need to wait a little bit. So we can wipe these guys out, though. And can we give him some assistance? Well, he's actually got 2 units attacking, so I think that's probably fine. We'll just go and grab this province. And then let's see if we can't cut these guys off with 1 unit. Oh, we have 2 over here. See if they can't get it done together. A little bit of teamwork there. So really focusing on getting this fleet destroyed. We lost a destroyer. That might have been the first surface ship we lost. And that is 3 battleships sunk. Not bad. And a heavy cruiser, 1 light cruiser, and 7 destroyers. Okay, so that is also their pride of the fleet too. So pretty good little victory there. It's ridiculous just how much fuel we're currently using, guys. This is a bit of an issue, you know. We'll actually stop trading so much for the British. And also, apparently, we need more aluminum. Okay. How about with Poland? You get a nice little bonus with them for being a trade partner. But yeah, we're trading 25 factories to the United States for their oil. And that is still not even remotely close to how much we need here. We sunk another heavy cruiser there. All right, excellent. So just take a look at what's left of that Soviet fleet. Maybe like 30 ships. Not much, guys. And all these battles is adding up to the naval experience. So we can go ahead and get a naval doctrine. Might as well get it now, just to improve, I guess, our destroyers. Why not? We're going to get that. We did lose that 1 destroyer. Which fleet was that? Looks like it was this one. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Let's take this destroyer here and put them over there. And then we'll have one of these old level 2s come out and go into that one. There we go. Just kind of moving our destroyers around. Alright, so these guys still seem to have orders. Yeah, current orders. Let's not have those guys leave. I don't know where they're going, but they don't need to leave. We'll go ahead and have this guy attack over here. Kind of, yeah, a lot of movement there, so not too much we can do at the moment. These guys, I don't know why exactly they're leaving. Yeah, getting a lot of troops here wiped out, including some tanks. Alright, excellent. Let's bring them over here now. But yeah, we do actually have some Soviet troops now on the border. And so I think our moment of facing no resistance is over at this point. So let's go and take all these troops here and have them now come down to, let me see, how many do we currently have here? We have a lot here. So let's have them come down over to this border now. Help us out in the south. And frankly, some of these guys need to come down here as well. Let me see, that leaves us with 9 here. I still think that's a little bit too many. So clearly I didn't have somebody selected there. Let me see. So that leaves 7, so 1 too many. So we'll just take one here and have him go over there. And that should leave 2 here, and I think that's plenty enough. And then it's going to be these 2. So let's just go ahead and give them their orders now, so I don't have to dip back up here again. So they're taking over this side, while this guy is going to take over this side. And there shouldn't be any troops over there. There's no ports. And again, we'll be accepting all these non-aggression pacts. We'll take a look at our front over here, see if there's anything we can do. I highly doubt it. I really wanted to take Berlin, but it's going to have to weaken up a little bit on this front. It seems that they are losing territory here. Just a little bit, a few provinces here and there. I'll try and do an attack here, guys, and see if this works, but doesn't look like it. They're just too weak. Yeah, these guys suck. Maybe that's what we should bring the Marines down there to do. Yeah, we have found a use for the Marines now that they finished that up over there. Let's bring them here. There is also a river that they could be useful attacking across. But mainly, we're bringing them here to get control of Berlin. In fact, we can focus these guys a little bit more, so they're not spread all the way across here. In fact, let's have them... Oh, well, that's a little confusing, isn't it? We might have to change the color of these guys. Yeah, because the blue and purple is just too close. We don't have a lot of armies. This is pretty pathetic, the size of our military force right now. I suppose we'll make them whatever this little orange looking color is, just something different here. And then we'll bring these guys up like so. Alright, so yeah, the Marines are going to come down here and assist us. I know they're not great, but they're not terrible either. They're better than the units that are there, we can say that with a surety. Alright, so you can't have that province. Yeah, I'm going to attack you just because I don't want you to have that province. And I guess we'll attack here, cut that one unit off. I was going to let more units come, but yeah, they just keep on. I don't know, they're just throwing the units around in weird ways. This is a river here. Okay, so, let's go here and attack that unit. And this guy's just about cut off. You just need to, like, take a couple provinces here. That looks pretty solid. Yeah, that should work out as long as we don't win too fast and force him to retreat. We can go and grab this province here. Alright, so yeah, a little bit of a mess over here. Oh, damn, that was a loss. Alright, so this is also a loss. We are not winning those battles. Unfortunate. These guys are taking this province too. Alright, so you need to get some more troops over here. They're engaging some troop convoys there. Alright, so we got more coming. And you can see that the British are coming over here to help man this front. Both a negative and a positive here, because, you know, if they're pushing the front forward, then they're getting, you know, war score. Ah, damn you. They reconnected that. Can we win? We cannot. But he's going to leave. Of course he's going to leave. So, you know what? Let's not man this here. I don't want that guy going over there. Why don't you come over here and help me out? Need assistance. And the Red Army can cover this. I know that it's kind of a wide front for him, but it's not exactly the most important front either. Alright, so let's see what's going on over here. Let's get this done. And this as well. Make sure we wipe these guys out before somebody reconnects them. That would be disastrous. That's not disastrous, but still. Much effort gone to waste. Alright, so these guys attacking across the river, kind of silly. Thus didn't work out for them. They should be pretty weak now, so let's just go ahead and get across the river. And then maybe we can get across over here as well. We might have to attack this unit, lock him down. He's going to be leaving here in just a matter of hours. So let's attack with this red unit. And then... oh well, he's defending, never mind. And then we'll attack across the river here once he loses this attack, which is actually going to be like very soon. You come over here, buddy. I think I moved the wrong one, but whatever. These tanks are fast, so it's not that big of a deal. But what I want to do is have him come over here. Ah, damn. He got out of there. Alright, so that's unfortunate. Because I wanted to come over to this location. But that's not going to work out. Alright, so I don't know what happened over here. Clearly not what I wanted to have happen. We'll try and get around these guys this way, though. Maybe... it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Are we not getting air support? Maybe not. We might have moved ahead of our planes. We have not. Now, one thing I wanted to show you guys is just the difference between these two different fighters here. You know, the Valkyrie 4s and the Valkyrie 3s as far as their range goes. So here's the Valkyrie 3s. As you can see, we can have some issues covering areas. When we were over here, we could not cover Novgorod. Now, of course, when we took Leningrad, it's no longer an issue. We're just barely covering the entire thing here. But you can see where we'd have issues with some of these large states. But look at this ridiculous range we got here. Maybe this is a bit overkill, because these guys can cover just about everything we need them to do over here. So yeah, maybe a little bit much. I don't know. We could always adjust it, but we don't have to. We could just keep them like as is, I think. But yeah, we do have to be in this region here. Let's go ahead and see. Yeah, we do have an airbase here. So let's go move them over here, so we're at least getting that bonus. And then we got more planes that can move over here as well. And then I'm tempted to give them a little bit of close air support as well. Let me just see here if they're attempting to resist us at all. You know what? Actually, I don't think we're in this area anymore. So yeah, we can move those. Where do we want to move them? We need to go to Belarus. Maybe not Ukraine just yet. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We have some air bases here. So let's move them all into this area. This might help us out a little bit. Yeah, clearly we weren't getting any bonus there. I would like to give them some close air support over here, but I'm trying to avoid deploying any additional planes. I suppose we could take just one of these guys. I don't have to have that many, right? We'll take the one that's got the least experience. And then bring him over here. So at least they'll have some close air support. Alright, so just move those around a little bit and should do a little bit better. Now that we're making sure we're getting that full air support for our units here. Alright, he'll go ahead and take care of that for us. And yeah, a little bit of supply issues here, it seems. Let's see if we can't get over here and take this over. And then attack that unit. And let's move here so we can't easily be cut off. What is the decision available? Emergency factory conversion, which we don't need to take. And so let's go ahead and say we don't need to be notified about that, and don't accidentally click it, as I sometimes do. It's like some more convoys up there. Not seeing as much convoy sinking as before. And the Marines still haven't arrived yet either. Did they go by sea? Where are they? No, they're going by land the long way, because they can't get through Poland. They'd have to ask for military access, which they would not grant to us. Still negative 51, by the way. We need to wipe out all those troops over here, and everybody's just leaving. Not entirely sure why they're going all the way up north. Stay here, guys. Stay here. Alright, so we wiped out a lot of the troops over here. Let's see if we can't get to this area. And I'd love to get here, but you got to stop this guy from leaving here in just a matter of hours. I don't know if that's going to work out, so let's try. Attack him with those tanks. And then when this guy leaves, oh, we got to attack here as well. You got another guy attempting to leave. And you got this guy here. Okay. They're making this difficult, guys. They're just not wanting me to do what I want to do here. So 10 hours, that's all we gotta wait on. And so once he leaves over to this location, just make sure we don't run out of time here. Ah, he flip-flopped. Darn you. Alright, so now you have to attack here. And we're gonna assist there. Send this guy in. I don't actually want to win there though, so we're gonna take one of these guys and pull him out and have him instead come up over this way. I don't know how well this is gonna work, we'll see. But if we win there, you cut off both of these. Well, you gotta bring this guy in so he doesn't lose here. Yeah, or maybe come over here and just attack that unit. These are non-aggression pacts, which we will accept. All of them. These are all those allied nations here. Quite a few of them. Oh, Ireland, they're in the allies now. Okay. Alright, so could cut that guy off as soon as somebody leaves there. And let's go ahead and have this guy destroyed. This guy will come over here. And they're causing me some problems, of course. Trying to attack a unit here. Let's not let this guy leave. Let's make sure that more units aren't coming over here. Sure looks like dudes are coming over here. What's going on? Come on, come over here. I've already got this taken care of. We got this, guys. Just chill out. Stop the madness. Alright, so we notice we don't have any orders here. So let's go ahead and make sure we fix that. Green Army's good to go. And still waiting on the Marines to get over there. They're taking their sweet time. I mean, they are going all the way through both Finland and Sweden and Denmark. So I suppose that's going to take a while. So we did cut these 2 units off. All right, excellent. Let's go ahead and try and get them wiped out. Now we'll let this guy go over here and then attack. And then we'll go and attack this way as well. Try and complete that. That was fast. All right, nice. He was already kind of weakened. Same thing here. This guy's also already done. All right, so we wiped those guys out, probably because they're already attacking and stuff, so they're really weak. Let's go ahead and take this location next. Just looking for areas where we can advance without resistance here, because we just are, we're outnumbered on this front. And yeah, the advancing is not going to be easy anymore. We did wipe that unit out. They tried to reconnect and they almost did it, but they were just too slow. Looks like it was a matter of hours, and they could have saved that guy. We did lose one of our submarines here. Okay, so have not lost a lot of ships in this conflict, luckily. So they're gonna push us back there. Maybe we'll come up behind them here. I don't know. We'll attack here, just because easy win. We did get the 1944 destroyer hull, but remember we are working on getting the depth charge. We'll have that in 11 days, so might as well wait for it in this particular case. And that's it for over here. I suppose we need to get the torpedoes next, so let's go ahead and do that. 89 days to get that completed. We also got a trait for the raiding fleet. So we've completed all these. Basically, there's nothing really to actually get here that matters anymore. Because these are just for capital ships, which we don't use this particular MIO for the capital ships. But we can get them, might as well. I mean, you just see if there's anything. Well, this one here, well, that's mutually exclusive, never mind. Yeah, you can't get that one. This is all for capital ships except for this one. This one here is for screens. So I guess you'd want to go for that. So yeah, we can go to get them, because there's really no reason not to. Can't use the traits for anything else. So yeah, we'll get those done. Let me just see if there's... Yeah, this front is very well defended. Again, the Soviets have decided to prioritize this front up along here, as well as Turkey, as we've seen last episode. And so that's kind of the reason why. You know what, we're going to help defend this, but this is the reason why we're kind of limited on what we can do over there, because we just got those crappy troops there. Alright, so just waiting for that guy to leave. Seems like he's been moving forever. And this guy did get cut off, what I was afraid of. Okay, so we need to try and rescue him. Not a good situation over here. He might get wiped out. This Marine unit doesn't need to train up. Let's just bring him over here. He's good enough, guys. He's good enough. And I can't deploy that guy yet. We only have 46,000 manpower. Not much. Not much. Alright, so now they're trying to attack. Alright, so just kind of stymied here. I guess we're going to attack over this way just to be pushing forward. I don't like just sitting around not doing anything here. Let's see if we can't get across here before this unit leaves. It's a day and 2 hours. We should be able to get across and then attack him. But you still got to get over here to actually cut him off. So let's go ahead and do that now. By supporting here and here and here to get the win there and cut off that one unit. Just to kill Soviet troops. That's the goal here. Alright, so let me see what happened up here. Retreating over that way. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. Can't win there because, yeah, that wasn't the original plan. They're about to take this one here. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, so we're going to have to attack him. Yeah, and then we'll attack this guy as well just to try and get a win there. So still waiting for these guys, but you know what? Let's, let me see where these guys are at. Let's have him just go here. And troops just keep on coming over to this front. Yeah. Alright, so let's deselect that guy. Instead, have him come over here. Yeah, it's frustrating to keep going over there. And actually, this guy should probably come down here. We see we don't have enough troops down there either. But yeah, basically, what I'm going to do is, yeah, just have that guy leave now. And then he can finish this up. Like, that's the better way to go about doing it. I hope that guy doesn't get wiped out. It looks like he will, though. We will be getting to this location here, so you can attack across the river, but that's not going to be enough. I think we're going to lose that unit. Let's just plan to lose it and go ahead and build one more unit here. Because, yeah, I think he's dead. We overstretched ourselves, guys. We lost a unit. Now, in comparison to how many the Soviets have lost, I mean, it's not that much, guys. But still, we don't like losing any units if we can avoid it. So we'll get there first. What about this guy? Yeah, we'll get there before both of them. But you know what? Let's actually go ahead and attack here. So we'll advance into that location. There does seem to be some fortifications up along here, at least small fortifications. Alright, so these guys here are cut off, so let's go and wipe them out. It's getting a lot more tough to push forward now, guys. And also, we're seeing like little issues here. They're like cutting us off. That's not going to reconnect us. That's across river. Damn. Try and support here. And then what the goal would be is to then support with this unit before they wipe us out here. Come on. There we go. So how much time do we have to get over there? Not a lot. Well, can this guy get there first? 13 hours. He's probably better because he's not crossing the river. That's the problem. But we'll have them both go just in case that guy gets attacked. We really want to make sure we reconnect. We do not want to lose a tank unit. That'd be disastrous. But yeah, we did lose that one unit, unfortunately. He died, my friends. Yeah, that's a real shame. Alright, so we're going to let these guys rest up and then we'll attack over there. He won't be able to break out. Well, he can break out there. Can we win here? Because this guy's also easily exposed. Yeah, this is, again, it's a problematic front here. We just don't have enough units to get it done. And those Marines still have not arrived. Alright, so a lot of tanks just kind of sitting around here. So let's get them pushing forward. See how we want to go about doing this. How long before this guy gets there? 15 hours. Okay. So we might be able to get there first. Let's take a look. We can because we're so fast. Lightning fast. And then we're going to advance up over here as well. Maybe attack right here as well. And yeah, just exhausted on the supply, unfortunately. No, you go over here. Alright, so they could easily reconnect this. And we did lose that attack. Let's get the hell out of here. Get out of there, man. Or we lose another one. Alright, so let me try and see if I can attack this guy and get a win here and wipe this unit out. I mean, we're having success. And this guy here is going over to this front where we'll have 13 total divisions. So let's instead go over to here. Yeah. Because we need more units down here. Yeah, facing some much tougher resistance from the Soviets now. So don't fully cover that one there. So that's probably where you would want to use those better fighters. I mean, we are producing them, working a lot on trying to get those updated. And I think we got all these regions covered pretty well. About to move into Ukraine here, but I think we're gonna wait on going any further there, and let's try and wrap up the areas that we're already in. Let me see if I can't win here. We can. Just try and get the victories where we can. We're going to go here as well, though. I guess we'll just attack here, just to lock them down while this guy grabs this. This won't take very long. Yeah, not very long at all. There we go. And then we'll just stop the attack. I don't really actually want to win there. Then we'll go ahead and attack here. Have this unit come over here and replace them. Maybe we can get across right there. I think that connects as well. So what if we went like this and then supported with these guys? Whoop. Hold up. I don't want to do that. I wanted to have them support. Might have been supporting. There we go. So we're gonna cross that way. We don't have the tanks like focused. I'll be selling those light tanks now. Now the theory is that that's like a one-time shot. So it says that it's gonna do like deliveries, and so you'd have to actually watch, like take a look at when it's supposed to be delivered, and then actually go into your construction and then see if it if you get that production right away. But that's the theory, is that it's just a shot into you there. Alright, so we're just going to move up along here and hope we don't get cut off. I know that those hopes of not getting cut off have not gone as we'd like so far. But yeah, it's going to be great. It's fine, guys. Alright, so we got a little opening here. Doesn't really matter because it's not like we got the troops to cover it. And for whatever reason, these guys are all leaving. I just don't get what the hell these guys are doing. This is all one front. Don't leave, stay here. Like, where are these guys going? They're moving over there. You know what? Let's take a look what the hell's going on over here. They're on that stupid flexible cohesion. Let's put them on the balanced. I hate that because it results in like units will be up here and then they'll move down to here, and then units that are down here will move up to here. And so we could put it on rigid so they don't move at all, or they move very little, and I think that's a little too rigid. So let's instead just move it in the middle. Maybe we won't see as much movement because it's just kind of ridiculous that they do that. And I'm glad they did give us, Paradox gave us the ability to make adjustments there. We'll continue attacking there since we're winning. Alright, so let's see what the hell's going on over here. Alright, so we did finish up this, but now we're trying to reconnect it. And so we cannot allow that madness. Let's stop that in its tracks. Can we get over here in time? We can. We're nice and fast. So what we'll also do is just kind of thicken this up so make it more difficult for them to reconnect this. And then I don't really want to attack across here, so let's go this way instead, and this way as well. Same with these guys, have them go this way. Yeah, we'll just have them all go this way. And then, yeah, we can thicken it up this way too. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then this guy here is going to attack right there. Yeah, that looks nice. And yeah, we'll just keep pushing forward while this is kind of wide open, since we cut off all those troops. This guy should be there in a few hours. There we go. So, I mean, this wouldn't even reconnect it anyways, but yeah, we don't want to even give them the illusion they can reconnect it. Might as well let that unit leave, I suppose. We'll accept these non-aggression packs here. So this is the front where we're clearly having some issues. These Red Army troops are just they're lacking supply, and I don't know there's much I could do about that either. The supply hubs just take too long. I suppose we get a port right here. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's just do a port. We'll never get the supply hub done in time. So we'll build a port. I don't know how much you think you should build it right on here, but then they could attack and take it from us before we even get it built. So let's do it here instead. And we're going to put that at the top, really prioritize getting it done. 7th of August, so we'll have it in a month. That should fix the issues we're having up there because we just don't have any supply. There's only so much you can do when you don't have any supply. So I don't want these guys taking this province here. I know it might let us cut them off, but yeah, let's just not let them do that. I don't want them to do anything they want to do. If they want to do it, I'm going to try and stop them. Just kind of troll them like that. So is there anything we can do up along here? Is this a fort? It is. It's only level 1 fort, so it's not a big deal or anything, but trying to avoid attacking the forts when we can. So yeah, having a lot of progress up along this front now. Yeah, we kind of got it wide open at this point because of that success we had there. Let's go ahead and have these guys attack here now. And we did get the improved depth charge. Alright, excellent. So we'll want to get the destroyers designed, and I think we're done with the ship stuff for now. We'll keep one research slot on ships. You know, look at the torpedoes, and after that I suppose we'll do like passive bonuses for the fleet. But really it's not that important at this point. We do need to get armored cars, though it's not as important as it was. It'd help reduce some of the casualties we're taking from garrisons, but now we kind of have hundreds of thousands of manpower from our allies, so it's not really a priority. But I mean, we could design those. I feel like we gotta fix this fuel issue that we have. I know we'll get some fuel from the Soviets, but even then, you know, you're not efficient with the fuel. So yeah, let's go in and get those tax guys. Still having success with the convoy raid in here. Sinking all those convoys that they got. Again, these are both freight and troop convoys as we've seen. Alright, so we did take that location. Excellent. Do we want to let me just see how we want to do this. We'll just let this guy take it. These guys can stay here. And let's just go here. Though we got to make sure we get there first, which we would not. Okay, so that's not going to work. And what happened over here? We sunk 2 more destroyers. All right, excellent. So again, they don't have a lot of ships left. And so, you know, each one of those ships we sink is helpful. So we've got the Marines over here. They probably have like a little bit of a planning bonus. Enough. I say it's enough. So let's go ahead and attack here. And then what we'll do is we'll just support with these guys and get that little win there. You know, we tried getting that province before and didn't have any success, but the Marines, they can get it done. Alright, so this will cut this guy off. And so now let's go and attack there. And then let's see if we can't cut off another unit. Let me see, can we get here first? It's across a river, so probably not. Oh, we actually can. Okay, so yeah, if you take these provinces here, then you cut off these units. And hopefully they just run out of troops. I mean, it's Soviet, so, you know, we'll see. Alright, so they're going to go ahead and take that location for us. Actually, you know what, let's just go here then. They want to be stubborn about it. And then let's thicken this up. Grab these locations. And then this guy can, let me see, where's this green front? Kind of hard to tell here. Is this multiple green fronts? Yeah, something like that. It's kind of messy here. So, yeah, let's just attack across the river. It's fine. They're cut off. Let's get them wiped out. And just kill more Soviet troops. Alright, so good opportunity here. Level 1 fort in the marsh, so, you know, suppose it's how you view a good opportunity. Because these are tanks, so they're not going to do well, and this is across a river, but this allows us to cut off these 3 units here, maybe more than 3. We don't know the exact numbers there. But yeah, let's go ahead and start moving towards Kiev. Again, I'm really surprised because I wasn't expecting to have any success up this way. Or down this way, I suppose. But not as close to Moscow as I was expecting to get. So we've had success further in the south than we did up here. We've had a lot of trouble up here. This has been a more problematic location for us. Yeah, and I don't see us getting any progress here until we get that port built. So still bombing their ships as they come up around Norway. Still doing that battle. Alright, so that's going to be a big win for us there, and also we cut off a unit here. Well, a lot of units here. Just got to get them wiped out now. And this guy, let's have him start moving towards Kaluga. And we're moving, guys. We're moving forward. This is great. And let me see what we can do. Can this guy go Let's have them go over here. And then maybe let that guy leave and then go right there. So these guys still aren't wiped out yet. Okay. So there they go. Now they're wiped out. Alright, so if you're taking this location, let's go towards Moscow. I know this is kind of risky. It's fine, right? It's great. It's not a problem. Yeah, we'll just defend up along the river there, guys. Although we will have an opportunity now that we've wiped out these troops. Or we will have them wiped out. Already counted my success here. It's not even happened yet. Alright, so let's go ahead and attack these guys. And, you know, let's go and just have this guy support here. And then this guy's gonna go up to this location. We met some resistance. Now we can win it. Let's just defend there. Yeah, I don't know if we can get across the river and have success. We are seeing that we have supply issues here as well, guys. Yeah, definitely having some supply problems up along here. It is July, so we got some time before the winter. Once the winter happens, progress is gonna slow to a crawl. We did take this location. They're trying to get it back. They're not gonna get it back though. So what we can do is not defend this location here. Instead, now focus on Berlin. We'll let them get a little bit of a planning bonus, move around, do their thing, get the organization back up, and then we'll be attacking Berlin, and that'll get us some nice war score. Alright, so I guess we'll just kind of fill this in now. I was hoping to kind of shoot towards Moscow, but clearly that's not going to work. And this guy here, let's just attack. Get those units cut off over there. And let's just go ahead and attack here as well. Alright, so these guys should be wiped out here soon. Nope, that's not the way I wanted to go. Whatever, that's the way we're going. Never mind, that's the way we're going. Nobody knows what's going on here, it's a mess. Alright, so we wiped out those troops there, which that was at least 3 divisions. And now we got these guys cut off. So let's go ahead and see if we can't get them destroyed. I can select this unit. So, can he not, oh, okay, he doesn't border that. I see. Soviet Albania has capitulated. Yeah, let's just have him come into that province then so he can help us out. Alright, so unfortunately this will have to be the end of the episode. We'll go through here, take a look at any convoy battles or any other naval battles. Looks like that's about it though. Kind of rearrange our ships. See if there's anything we need to do here. We'll take these level 4s and put them into that one. It doesn't look like we lost any level 3s. I thought it was like an old ship. Yeah, because we have all level 5s here. Eventually we'll be like merging those. But yeah, we do control all the sea zones where we're currently in. And yeah, we'll attack Berlin here next episode. Let me take a look and see how many ships they have left. About 30 or so. So around what we saw before. We didn't sink that many since the last time we looked at it. And plus that is not an exact number, as we know. But let's just take a look at all the fronts. Not much change up along this front at all. Yeah, not much at all. Over here, I'm not entirely sure if there's been too much movement besides this situation here. Same thing here. I don't think there's been a lot of movements up along that. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, this is all kind of a mess here, so I don't know where they're at in the first place. But no movement up along here. But let's take a look at China. See how things are going here. Looks like the Chinese are losing. Yeah, the communists are clearly winning here. Because you can see that's all going to communist China's hands. So Soviets are focusing on this front a little bit. It's probably more than they should, given that they're losing territory over here. So let's take a look at the casualties, see how we've done, see where everybody's at on capitulation as well, and where our war participation is, which is currently at 19%. So that'll give us 22% of the peace score. I got a lot of points from the occupation, but really land combat damage is really what it comes down to. Destroyed enemy planes a little bit there, sunk enemy ships, so you're getting a lot from that. Not much from the casualties because we've only taken 35,000 casualties. 34,000 of that was to the Soviet Union. So just looking at our side, Yeah, Chinese have taken a little bit here, more than us, but not as much as the Allies. The Allies have 1.74 million casualties, so that's going to give them a lot more war participation than they really should get. They're just getting rewarded for losing, because they haven't really been doing much, just kind of throwing their dudes to their deaths. Yeah, 357,000 casualties for the British, and what have they really done there? 211,000 for the Germans. I suppose they're kind of defending their front. We know the Soviets are focusing pretty heavily there, but look at this. 423,000 casualties for the Americans. Just kind of complete grind in Central Europe there. The Comintern has taken far more casualties, 3.51 million, with the Soviets taking 3.14 million, and we have done the top damage here. We've killed 783,000 of the Soviet troops, so quite a bit. France is really high up there too. That's surprising. Where were they at on here? Only 122. Wow. Well, that's surprising. Yeah, they've done fantastic against the Soviets compared to their allies, just as far as the kill-death ratio goes. But I mean, really, everybody's doing pretty well, except for the Americans. The Americans are doing terrible. But yeah, UK, Germany, they've done pretty good too with their kill-death ratio. But of course, nobody compares to us with that 35,000 casualties and causing 783. Really, really good there. We probably killed some of these Soviet allies, though maybe not. Maybe it's just been Soviet troops we've been fighting. I would assume we had fought some, but I'm not seeing any here. I guess they're probably protecting their own territory. You know, we're only fighting on the northern front up there. But we have been fighting the Germans, 1.8 thousand to them, which kill-death ratio is pretty similar here because we're using kind of cruddy troops. I mean, we got the Marines there, so they're much better, but, you know, we were using those garrison troops. They weren't anything impressive. And so, yeah, we weren't doing that great against them. Okay, so that's the current situation when it comes to the casualties and the war participation. Doing very good there, but remember, guys, we do need to get a lot of war participation if we want to get all the territory that we want. You know, we want all of this. Now, we will be occupying it, so it makes it cheaper for us, but yeah, we've got to get, we're trying to at least get all the coastal territory all up along here. And so that alone is going to require quite a few points. And you know, the Allies are going to try and take whatever we want. They could get something else, but they'll want the same stuff that I want and make me pay more points for it. But they'll be wasting their own points on that as well, so maybe that'll allow us to get a little bit further. We'll just have to see. But really, as long as I can get all the coastal territory, we will be happy. So I didn't see where the Soviets are at. Still a long way to go. 23%. You know, we don't even have Moscow, let alone other key locations like Stalingrad. So a lot of fighting left to go here, guys. Soviet Iraq is 56% towards capitulation. And that's about it here. But let's take a look at our own side. Not much with our Chinese warlords here. Turkey might have improved, I don't know, 21%. The Federal Republic of Germany is 24%. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on the next one. And thanks for watching.